inqola iyagijima idla amagalane iqale nje ihamba ngesivinini esingu-40 amakhilomitha ngehora kodwa yabona-ke manje sesilande 100 amakhilomitha ngehora hhayi-ke sesiyobona ngawo amathikithi uma sesimiswa amaphoyisa emgwaqeni yeyi uyazi kwalavu niyavelelwa bafethu ngizwe nje omunye ethile wayehamba nomuntu wakhe bese town wathi ish yazi baby ngilambile isoka lavele lathi hey ungcono wena mina kuthi angiquleke kholos sila manje
siyayidudula hayi ngase ngavula ifestile ngeke siyatsha hawu from Mike ngicela uvule ama-window hle siyatsha ananoba kutsha wena okanye nguwe lo tshisayo
mina
because ufake no-yellow maybe urepresent ilanga
kutshisa mna
please tone it down siphinde sikubulise mbukeli sibhotise apha ekhaya jikelele ngoku sesiphakathi inside kwinkqubo oyithandayo nalapho ke sizawuthi siqhubeke siniphakela sinikela kaloku kulo vimba wethu ngenjongo zokuqinisekisa into yokubana apho ukhoyo uhlale uxhobile ngokusingqongileyo njengokuba ke singena kule yure siza kumane sinikrobisa koko kwenzeke kule yure siyishiya ngasemva icuba ke limnandi ngoncazela ngoko ke masingaphosi maseko sitshayisa qhuma
mbukeli asibheke ihamba phambili ke kuleli hora.
That's not pornographic, it's a legal website.
Of children, naked children.
It's a nudist website.
Owagwetyela ukurhweba ngesonto kunye nomdlwenguli wabantwana Ekhaya unikwe izigwebo zobomi ezili-12.
The multi-party pact is our best chance ever to defeat the ANC and keep the EFF out of power.
Umholi we-Democratic Alliance John Steenhuisen usephinde wanxusa amaqembu aphikisayo ukuba akhe umbimbi ugudluze i-ANC emandleni okuphatha okhethweni.
What's happening? Libitso la ka ke Thato Immaculate ngwanyana wa Mosotho ra o leboha hobane o dutse mona le rona Ekhaya Jikelele go tshwareletse bolo re o tshwaretse dipapadi weather ditaba ntho tsena na kaofela Monday to Friday. Thank you. Ekhaya lahlwe amacala okudlwengula izingane uphikuma ngentaba ukuthi wani ukubeza ngokocansi izingane kunalokho ke mbukeli uthi wabe eyihlinzeka ngendawo yokufihla ikhanda lenswela boya yomgulukudu igwetshwe odilikaje labayi12 ngalesi senzo sayo sobulwane. Lo mgulukudu lahlwe amacala ngamakhulu ayi740 afaka phakathi ukudlwengula ukuzama ukubulala ukuqopha nokusabalalisa izingane zenza ucansi kanye nokushushumbisa abantu kanti ubethweswele amacala kanye nowabe eyibamba njengejaji uPaul Kennedy owagcina ngokuyibulala. U-Ekhaya utshele abeyindaba ukuthi uphezulu kweinhlelo zokuphosela inselele lesisigwebo kwazise phela ukholwa ukuthi yena umsulwa kulokhu asolwa ngakho. Ijaji libe selivuma ukulalela isicelo sakhe mhla zi-30 kuLwezi nonyaka.
Kulindeleke ukuba umbuso ubize amangqina amatsha ukuza kunika ubungqina kwityala lokubulala uSenzo Meyiwa namhlanje. Amadoda amahlanu asenkundleni ephakamileyo ePitoli ngezityholo zokubulala lo mdlali webhola ekhatywayo. uMeyiwa wadutyulwa wabulawa kwikhaya likamama kaKheli Khumayo ekwikhaya xebe likamama uKheli Khumalo eFosloras kwimpuma yeRhawuti ngo-Okthobha kanyaka ka-2014. Izolo amapolisa amabini abambe umtyhola wesithathu ngonyaka ka-2015 abizwe ukuthi uzothi thaca ubungqina ngethuba ephekwe sophulwa ngemibuzo ligqwetha elingumangalelwa uCharles Mnisi. Ipolisa uMandla Masondo uxelele inkundla ukuba umpu owafunywana kwindlu kaMthobisi Mncube ngo-2015 awunxulumananga netyala likaMeyiwa. uMasondo uthi uphanda ityala elahlukileyo elibandakanya uMncube. Uthi babambamba uMncube ekhayeni lakhe eCleveland kweyomDumba ka-2015.
Namhlanje umbuso ulindeleke ukuthi wethule ubufakazi bamaminithi emhlangano yekomidi likhipha amathende eThekwini ecaleni lokukhwabanisa nenkohlakalo elibhekene nowabe imeya yeTheku uZandile Gumede. Lizobe liqhubeka namhlanje enkantolo ephakeme eThekwini icala elibhekene noGumede naba-11 asolwa nabo.
Leli cala liyamene nethenda yeyigidi ezingamakhulu amathathu zamarandi eyabe ikhishelwe ukuqoqwa kwemfucuza eThekwini. Izolo ijaji uSharmaine Bolton likhwelela dilika kumshushisi wombuso ngokudembesela ukuqula leli cala. Kanti ke abasolwa ababhekene nezinsolo zokushaya indiva imigudu efanele yokukhishwa kwamathenda ngenhloso yokuyihlomlisa bona nabasondelene nabo.
Indoda eyabulala owayesakubalini nenekazi lokuqala loMzantsi Afrika Marek de Klerk inikwe inqawule. uLuyanda Mboniswa uza kuphuma entolongweni ngomhla wama-30 kule nyanga imiyo. uMboniswa uchithe iminyaka engama-20 entolongweni ukafunyane enetyala lokuphanga kunye nokuqhekeza indlu ngeenjongo zokubulala. Ngonyaka ka-2001 uMboniswa waqhekeza kwindlu kaDe Klerk engaselwandle iDolphin Beach eTableview nalapho wayesebenza njengonogada.
Umholi we-Democratic Alliance John Steenhuisen usenxusene ezinye inhlangano zezombusazwe ukuba zisabele ikhwelo lokugudluza i-ANC emandleni okuphatha ziphinde zinqinde nemizamo ye-EFF yokubusa izwe emva kokhetho likazwelonke longonyaka ozayo.
The multi-party pact is our best chance ever to defeat the ANC and keep the EFF out of power. It is a chance that we dare not miss. Any party that chooses pettiness over the people to undermine the pact will be judged harshly in the light of history. Now is the time for us all to stand together and to rise to the occasion like never before.
Umbutho eSantaco uthi ayinangcinga zokuqalisa uqhankqalazo kwangoku. Inkokheli bezichube isikhwebo entlanganisweni phezolo emva kokubanjwa kweeteksi ezili-14 sisixeko saseKapa ngempelaveki.
At this moment, I don't think so. I think that is the last thing. That is our last resort. I don't think that is on the table at the moment, that we're going to go back to the strike. But if this impasse is not sorted out soon, then I don't know what's going to happen after that. We agreed on 3 issues or 3 points for impoundment. The agreement stipulates that you can only be impounded for unroadworthy vehicle, for operating without an operating license, and the third one was for the driver not having a license and a PDP.
Osomashishini abasakhasayo basemlazi naseThekwini basanqunguphele kulandela ukusweleka kukasomashishini owaziwayo ongumnikazi wendawo yokuphumla yaseyadini uJabulani Zama owaziwa ngelika MJ.
Osomabhizinisi abancane emlazi bancoma iqhaza elibanjwe nguJabulani MJ Zama ngegalelo abenalo ekuvuleni amathuba emisebenzi.
Into kakhulu emoyeni ukuhamba kwakhe busihlukumezekile. Uyabona mako July handicap kwama Easter kuyini ubesipakisa imoto la ngo200 per car. You understand? Khona nje isikhathi singango for 2 years engake ngaphila ngaye nje mina.
Umhleli wemicimbi uSandile Makhoba osebenze noZama ngaphezulu kweminyaka e10 uthi uZama bebambe iqhaza elikhulu ekuthuthukiseni amaciko endimeni kaQedisizungu.
Bebiza ingane zendawo aqashe zona, then bese kuthi every Tuesday akhipha amathambo ekseni for omama bendawo, because wathi akathanda ukunukelwa inyama yedwa, anukisela umakhelwane ngenyama bese igcinene kanti abantu nobhontshisi.
Umndeni wakwaZama uthi uMJ njengoba ebebizwa kanjalo ubebuye abe usizo emphakathini.
Indlela beyiyona kakhulukazi kumina ubengikhulisa kakhulu, ube umuntu ohlaze nami ngiyayisebenza, ubehlaze engiphusha ukuthi enza kanje wenze kanje.
Umndeni uthi eyadini kuzovulwa ngemuva komncwabo. uZama ushiye emhlabeni unkosikazi nezingane ezine. Londe Khadebe, SABC News, emlazi.
Mbukeli okwamanje ake sithi siquke sibone ukuthi kume kanjani kwisimo sezulu.
lokho engathi zamanga ningangimambeli igqubu dedelana inhliziyo zenu ngeliqale lolu hambo lwamolude linokuthula ngiyathemba ngizolihamba ngedwa sengize ngawujwayela vele nomzwa ngedwa ngibe ngedwa kakhulu nikhona ngalendlela yokuthi ngigcine sengithokoziswa ikhona ukuba ngedwa kunokuba nabantu ngisondezile nangiqhelisa ngikhulumile nangiqhelisa ngelokuthi akusiwena wedwa emhlabeni onenkinga abanye bengibatshela inkinga zami ngiqede baqale zabo ngele ukutshengisa ungizwa kanye nokuzwelana nami izikhali zami zonke ziphukile namandla aphelile ngimanxiba vele lempisi ngidlulile ngifike qala ngakangifiki mina ukufa kule nomphefumulo wami konqoba ngaphambi kokuthi kuzolwa nami kungihlebezelile kwathi ngilandele lapha siyakhona kunenjabulo nokuthula ngiphoqa konke kwangalunga ngifakazeleni benikhona nibonile insuku zonke ngivuka ngimamatheka benginibuza qala impilo nikhohle ukungibuza mina
ukuziphilisa ngesakhono sokuthabatha usiba utyatyadule ukhuphe uphalaza imbilini ayonto ikhaphakileyo ukhonzeka Zulu imbongi ephuma kwilali yasezingolweni kude kufuphi nedolophu iPort Shepstone uziphilisa ngokubhala imibongo umbongo wakhe onomxholo othi mkhululeni ningambophi uzuze indumasi kwinkundla zokuxhumana uTikTok Sinaye ke apha namhlanje uza kusichubela ngohambo lwakhe njengembongi yelwimi lwenkobe masikubulise sikwamkele Khonzeka enkqubeni ekhaya Jikelele unjani
Yaphila sisenjani nina
Siyaphila enkosi Khonzeka uyimbongi eziphilisa ngokubhala imibongo kuzo zonke izinto oye mhlambe ubungakhetha into kubana ubezizo kutheni lento ukhethe ukubhala imibongo
ngabe ngiqamba amanga uma ngithi ngakhetha ukubhala ngingasho ngithi yimina owakhethwa ukubhala ngoba angizikhethelanga azange ngise nje kuseni ngithi hayi namhlanje ngifuna ukubhala inkondlo and lucky for me ngalesa sikhathi ngiqala ngaso izimbongi zazingadumanga ngabe ngithi mhlambe khona engamlalela ngabe sengamthanda akubanga njalo it just happened ngalendlela ukuthi ngafunda kwisolezo into ekuthiwa inkondlo ngangayazi kwakona then I took that title ngabe sengibhala inkondlo yami yokuqala kodwa ngeversion yami using i-title engiyithathe kwisolezo that's how I became a poet
Imibongo yakho igxile kakhulu ekunqandeni ubundlobongela obusekelwe kwisini ingaba mhlambe yintoni yakukhelele ekubhaleni imibongo ekumila kunje
Inkondlo dadewethu iwumuzwa osifikelayo ngesikhathi ungalindelanga so ngithi noma ngilalela inkondlo zami ngibuza ukuthi bengibhala lento ngathini ngoba it's not that kuzo zonke izinto engizibhalayo ngiyarelate no I don't kwezinye ziyazifikela nje kuba umuzwa oyifikelayo ngele ukuthi ngikhethe mina ukuthi ngifuna ukubhala ngani
abanye abantu ke baye bayeka imisebenzi efana nale ingaba wena uzibona ukweliphi inqanaba njengembongi
ngingakabi nohlelo lwami SABC ele poetry ngizobona ukuthi angiphumelelanga ngifuna nje ukuthi kube khona uhlelo lepoetry njengoba khona zonke inhlelo ezikhona
wow
andilopho ngisasebenza khona sengiqalile
uyazi xa kuthiwa umlomo uyadala uzawuzibona nawo lapha eSABC kufezekisa kanye lophupha lakho ungathi mhlawumbe yintoni kumuntu ongawazi yo umsebenzi wakho njengembongi ungawunabisa njani
inkondlo izinkondlo ziyisifundo zikufundisa zihluke kakhulu kunomcilo zidinga attention zidinga ukuthi uzilalelisise ngendlela yokuthi uthole noma ngabe iyiphi imessage ozoyithola ngoba noma ngabe kuthiwa inkondlo yothando ihlezi nomyalezo mina kwami umsebenzi manje ufunda sengilalela nami njengabantu bonke ugxile kakhulu empilweni izinto esibhekana nazo empilweni awugxilanga othandweni so uma ufuna ama solutions lalela inkondlo zami uma ufuna ukwazi ukuthi awugowishi wedwa ezintweni obhekene nazo lalela inkondlo zami uzokuthola ukuphila and trust me uzosmaqeda ukulalela inkondlo yami bekhonto zobe uzifundile
ngiyayithanda kakhulu lonto because siphila kwilizwe apha abantu beqhelekile emphefumulweni bayagowisha zininzi izinto ungathi mhlambe into esingayilindela kuwe zintoni mhlambe izicwangciso othi unazo in the next coming 5 years 10 years into esingayibona kuKhonzeka
Ngizobona okuhle kakhulu ngoba regardless ama challenges esibhekene nawo because ipoetry ngicabanga ukuthi nawe sesingangifakazela ukuthi iyona into enganakiwe kakhulu abantu abangena sikhathi sayo abantu abangayithandi ngoba inayo leya vibe yomgroove kodwa mina ezokhonzeka ngiyi-one I'm willing ukuthi ngikushintshe lokho ngizosebenza kanzima ngithathe ipoetry ngibeke ebalazweni u5 years ngibone ngathi isikhathi eside kakhulu ukuthi ngingahlawumpisa ngaso kodwa kona ke ngoba ke phela asazi kodwa ukukhulu engizozama ukwenza ngikwenzela ipoetry ngingakwenzeli mina ngedwa ngikwenzela kanye naboza kwethu.
Umuntu mhlambe othi jonga ndifuna lentwakazi ndimbhuke aze kwi-event yam or nje ufuna into kubana aqhagamshelana nawe athethe noba yintoni na ingaba mhlambe ufumaneka phi?
Ku TikTok ngikhona, ku Facebook ngikhona and I do WhatsApp, you know, because mina ngithe ngikhula as an artist ngama artist amaningi ebengifisa ukuxoxa nawo ngifisa ukusebenza nawo kodwa kama artist bengawashiyi inamba zawo and bengistruggle ukubathola. Mina angifisa umuntu ofuna ukungithola angazi ukuthi uzongithola kanjani, umuntu obukela kimi angazi ukuthi uzongithola kanjani, umuntu ofisa ukuxoxa nami mhlawumbe khona into azoyibuza angazi uzongithola kanjani. That's why nginga hesitate to keep inamba yami WhatsApp because it's so easy mangibona ukuthi awuyixoxe lento engiyifunayo just block you.
Okay, ithini inombolo yakho uyafuna ukuyikhupha so that othi jonga ndifuna ukuxoxisana noKhenzeka?
It's 071 91 22 750.
Hayi ke abathi jonga sifuna uthetha nawe baza kutsalela umnxeba bathethe nawe. Siyabulela ngexesha lakho kwaye sikunqenelela konke okuhle kuhambo lwakho.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu Jikelele.
Right, imbukeli we-Ekhaya Jikelele lowo ke besithetha naye nguye uKhenzeka Zulu noziphilisa nesakhono sakhe sokubhala imibongo. Kanti ngoku masithi qhwi evenkileni ungayindawo usabukele iEkhaya Jikelele.
Akukho engakuzamanga. Ningangimambeli igqubu dedelana inhliziyo zenu ngiliqale lolu hambo lwamolude. Linokuthula ngiyathemba ngizolihamba ngedwa sengize ngawujwayela vele nomzwa ngedwa. Ngibe ngedwa kakhulu nikhona ngalendlela yokuthi ngigcine sengithokoziswa ikhona ukuba ngedwa kunokuba nabantu. Ngisondezile nangiqhelisa ngikhulumile nangiqhelisa ngelokuthi akusiwena wedwa emhlabeni onenkinga. Abanye bengibatshela inkinga zami ngiqede baqale zabo ngele kokutshengisa ungizwa kanye nokuzwelana nami. Izikhali zami zonke ziphukile namandla phelile ngimanxeba vele lempisi ngidlulile ngifike kuqala ngakangifiki mina ukufa kule nomphefumulo wami konqoba ngaphambi kokuthi kuzolwa nami kungihlebezelile kwathi ngilandele lapha siyakhona kunenjabulo nokuthula ngiphaqa konke kwangalunga ngifakazeleni beni nibonile nsuku zonke ngivuka ngimamatheka benginibuza kuqala impilo nikhohle ukungibuza mina ngisilalele inkinga ngiphizeleleko kodwa kekho bekhona mina uma ngikhala ngizamile ukwenza sengathi angihlukumezekile ungafezeki kwamaphupho wami kodwa iqiniso ukuthi bengifile ngaphakathi nami ngishayeleni izandla ngoba nginqobile izinto eziningi ngingedwa ngike ngaba yiqhawe nganqoba ukufa ngaphambilini kukufika kwangihlasela kwangihlebezela kulokhu kunyenyeza ngalesi sikhathi ngizizwe engathi akukho lapha engibhile ngakhona wonke umuntu enginaye bese ngiyaphoqa ubudlelwane naye engathi wonke umuntu ukhuluma ngami uma ngidlula bakhombisana ngami kwanyenyeza ukufa endlebeni zami kwathi khona indawo engcono kunalena okuyona sibulala uzobona ukuthi ukhona yena ozoba nendaba nokuhamba kwakho kanye nje batetazele bakhulume ngegama lakho bakhulume kanye njengawe ukuzizwe uthandwa nje noma usuku olodwa nawe ithathe le ntambo uzikhonge angeke uphinde uyizwe ipressure yongasebenzi kube nesikhathi lapho ngifuna ibreak from everything and everybody sengikhathele ukuzenzisa ngikhathele ukukhala unjalo uma ngingedwa ngikhathele ukufihla ubuthaka bami ngikhathele ukuphila ngikhathele ungabi nama plans every day sengikhathele ikho konke emhlabeni uma kwenzeka ngelinye ilanga lemcabanga nginqoba kusesengasekho nize nikhumbule ukuthi ngizame kaningi ukuyilwa engekho ngibisayo akukho engakuzamanga I am Khenzeka Zulu the unstoppable poet.
Siphinde sikwamukele mbukeli ekhaya Jikelele. Sibonga kakhulu ukuthi usahlezi nathi lapha ekhaya. Mbukeli njengoba sisagubha nje ke inyanga yabesifazane siyaqhubeka phela nokugxila emkhakheni yahlukene yezemidlalo ngenhloso yokugqamisa iqhaza labesifazane. Njengoba ibanyana iphuma emqhudelwaneni wendebe yomhlaba lapho ihlabe khona umxhwele ngokucokama kwezinga lomdlalo wayo kanye nje nokusingathwa komqhudelwano webhola lomnqikiswano kuleli. Konke ke sekusobala ukuthi okunqinda abantu besifazane kwezemidlalo ukukhishwa inyumbazane akuhlangene enhlobo ke nokuyimisela kwabo kanye nokuyinikela kwezemidlalo kepha nje ukuhlinzekwa kwemizamo yabo yokufeza amaphupho kulomkhakha. Namhlanje ke senkundleni yomdlalo wamankomane nowesifazane osezuze elikhulu kulomkhakha umama uSiya Vabaza Boy. Mama uSiya sikubingelele sikamukele ohlelweni.
Siyabingelela kuwe nabalaleli.
Sibonge kakhulu ukuthi uhlanganyele kanye nathi namhlanje lapha ekhaya. Sethemba uzonethezeka.
Thank you.
Akubuzwa ke mama uSiya ukuthi kwezemidlalo kwande abantu besilisa. Kepha ke ikhona phela inqubekela phambili emidlalweni ke efana nebhola leinyawe. Ngabe yini ke yenza ukuthi kube likhulu ukuthuthukisa besifazane emidlalweni weboxing? Siyobe siyona yini uma ngabe ke sola ama promoters emidlalo emankomane?
Yes, niyona ubanisola ama promoters. Umdlalo lo wamankomane susela kudala. It was ndicela ukumixa ke isiZulu sama sikhosihle nza umixa with English. From way back it was male dominated. Even to be accepted we had to fight ukuze sisamkeleke kwi sport samankomane. And now that we are in this era, I was actually the first one ukuthi ndamkelwe olinina to be abe khona kulomdlalo wamankomane. After 3 decades, we are still revolving against the same problem, the challenges that women have generally in sport. Kunezinto that we are being treated differently from our male counterparts. And yazi ukuthi maybe ke isono sethu ukuthi singabe sifazane.
Mhlawumbe ungathi iziphi lezi ingqinamba okhuluma ngazo uma ngabe size emkhakheni wezamankomane?
After being in boxing for more than 30 years, the challenges still stand. They are the same. I managed to break those barriers down. Fair and square women were accepted. Are we happy now where we are as women in sports generally and women in boxing? Not at all. The last time we had, for instance, in boxing, I'm proud to say I was the trailblazer. We had the first ever female CEO in the Gauteng province in the name of Kinosim Labatek. We managed to have the first ever chief of operations that is a female in boxing South Africa by the name of Cindy Ngomo. We managed to have the first ever female board chairperson in boxing South Africa by the name of Ndambi Ravele. Those are the strides that I wanted to see being achieved as women. And I'm proud to say that I opened those doors. Currently, we are sitting with about 260 plus minus licensed female in South Africa. But the challenges that we have, even with the boxers, we don't have enough girls. As a result, we have a limited pool of boxers in the female section. Then you will find out that one boxer, in order for her to be active, she has to fight the same opponent 3 to 5 times. That shows that we've got a limited pool of boxers. The situation we are at now, the current board that we have now, there is not even a single female in that decision-making board. We've got 9 provinces in boxing South Africa, and there are provincial managers that are assigned to run the provinces. There is not even a single female that has been appointed by Boxing South Africa to be a provincial manager. Are we that competent? Are we that illiterate? I don't know. I don't have the answers, but I see it as a bit of oppression so that women are not given the opportunity to be amongst the decision makers. And strange enough, the organogram itself says there must be someone who is representing females in the board, but zilch, there's no one. That is the kind of situation we find ourselves in.
Yes. Mama usiya kule ngcinamba noma kule nkinga yokuthi ubalule ukuthi abekho abantu abenele besifazane usibona abadlali bamankomane uthola ukuthi umuntu ulwa nomuntu oyedwa izikhathi eziningana mhlawumbe leyo nkinga naloyo ngcinamba ubona ukuthi ngaba yini isisombululo sayo.
If we can like the challenge we have with the female boxers is that the act doesn't allow them to fight 12 rounds. They are limited. Even if it's a championship fight, they've got to fight for 10 rounds. That means less money than the males by virtue of the number of rounds they fight. The male boxers, if it's a title fight, they fight 12 rounds. That means that is more money to their pockets. And how then do we motivate these young ladies to come into sport? We've got to give incentives. The women promoters themselves have got a challenge. Generally, the opposite sex promoters, they are really not into females. Some of them, I'm not saying all of them, some of them are into promoting female boxing. But even those that are interested to promote female women boxers, they've got limited resources because they don't get the financial support. We don't, the boxing is governed by a parliamentary act. So there are funds that come from the Department of Sport nationally, all the provinces, to support boxing. But I feel that they don't get a fair share of the allocation so that they can run and promote the female boxers.
Yeah, yazi lolu double thintayo ngiyakhumbula ukuthi ke esinye seyihlabani zabesifazane kulomdlalo kukusharadini Fortain naye ushilo uyasho ukuthi ukuba ngowesifazane oshaya amankomane kuleli kufana nokuba umuntu ongasebenzi neze ukulinganisa nokuthi kufana nokuthi umuntu ongasebenzi ingabe ngokubona kwakhe yini lento eyenza ukuthi abesimame bona bangakhokhelwa ke ngendlela kwezemidlalo.
Firstly, look, as I've mentioned earlier, they are only allowed to fight 10 rounds. So you are paid according to the rounds that you're fighting. And the male title fights are over 12 rounds. The more rounds, that is the more money that you get. And also the inactivity affects them. It wouldn't be a big deal if we were saying this boxer is fighting at least 4 times a year. Then she can manage to put something on the table for her family. But if women are only going to be recognized in August only, all year round 11 months, where are they going to generate income from as professional boxers?
Ukhona ke nalapha futhi uFortain eveza khona ukuthi wazi waphucwa zonke izicoco zakhe ngenxa yokuthi ke ama promoters ayenqaba ukumkhokhela imali efanele nezinga lomsebenzi wakhe. Ungaphawula uthini wena kulokho?
Angeke ngikwazi ukuphawula kulokho because mna ndihleli apha I am not a promoter and boxer whichever gender it is, the negotiation of the purse money is between the boxer's manager and the promoter. That is a confidential thing, so I am not able to comment on that one.
Yebo mamsiya manje ke uma ngabe ke ubheka umdlalo nje wamankomane uyabonakala ukuthi ngathi wande kakhulu lapha yana esifundazweni Eastern Cape. Mhlawumbe singenza kanjani ukuthi ke lo mdlalo usabalale nje ezweni lonke nakwezinye izifundazwe?
Sikhuluma njengamanje zonke izifundazwe zaseNingizimu Afrika ziphethe umkhankaso ukupromote women boxing. And almost all the provinces, it's just few. Even this weekend, a promoter from Free State, the Dream Team Promotions, and Ndade Lebu Mahoko, they hosted all-female tournament in Rouville. So it's only in August that they start rolling this. If they can be a continuous thing, even if we say women boxers, they fight quarterly, but that depends also on the finances. And that is the challenge. It's the finances. It's the big thing. How then do you bring in people and recruit them if you know that you've got limited resources? That is the real challenge we are faced with.
Mama usiye ngabe khona yini imqhudelwano yomdlalo wamankobane abesifazane nje esingagxila kuyo ukuze ithuthukiswe ngoba ngiyezwa nawe ukuthi uyabalula ukuthi kakhulukazi nje hayi uAugust iyona nyanga ke lapho kuthiwa umdlalo lapho oqhakanjiswa khona kakhulu mhlawumbe ngesinye isikhathi throughout the year zikhona mhlawumbe eminye imqhudelwano yamankomane esuke ikhona ibanjiwe endaweni ezahlukahlukene
kakhulu iba khona but they don't feature women. As now kukhona kusibona ukuthi kukhona ukukhanya kancane because now one of the conditions that Department of Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture I endorse is that every tournament that is being funded by the Department of Sport must feature women. So kancane we're gonna get there.
Kancane impela mama nathi siyafisa ukuthi ke lo mdlalo wamankomane ugcine usezingeni nani nigcine ke senigculisekile sibonga kakhulu ke ngesikhathi sakho.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Hayi ke sibonga kakhulu ke kumama uVabaza Boy ngesikhathi sakhe siphinde nje simhalalisele ngokuba ke umuntu wesifazane ocabele abanye indlela kulomkhakha othathwa njengabantu besilisa njengamanje ke mbukela sinje ke qu 8 dollars sizobuya emva komzuzwana.
Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisasibukele kaloku apha kwinkqubo ndaba yakho oyithanda kunene ekhaya jikelele siza kuwe kwi-DTT abasebetyhini ke bendlelelwe ithaphethe ebomvu kwisihlandlo sesibini somsitho wokuwongwa abaculi eJoburg Theatre apha eRhawutini kutshanje lo msitho ke ubugxile ekubhiyozeleni izakhono zamanina ezigqwesileyo negalelo labo abathe banalo ngokwahlukana kwabo kwezobugcisa ukanti ke umqulunqi weqonga lezonxibelelwano uThidi ke kana manganye uphumelele iwonga lomqulunqi onefuthe elininzi kwiqonga lezonxibelelwano i-social media influencer of the year ngelamangesi nanjengoko ke sibhiyozela inyanga yamanina enkqubeni ke sathe gqolo ukuqaqambisa nokubhiyozela amanina akwezobugcisa omnye wabo ke nguye uThidi yaye ukunye nathi namhlanje Thidi masikubulisa sikwamkele ekhaya jikelele
ngiyathokoza ukungamukela
siyathokoza futhi siyakuthokozela congratulations
ngithokoza kakhulu kubala Islamibizo nguThidi ke kana manganye the lady with an American height and African heart indebele lidla ibisi ngeforoko
hayi wena so ubisi nje malujinga wena uthi fork
ngeforoko
yebo ke I'm sure ayikakasinki ini nobulala uyigodile from Saturday
ngisazibuza ukuthi sifikile
Jimlo
yey
wow congratulations I mean inkulu kakhulu le achievement khawusixelele banzi wethu ngohambo lwakho as a social media influencer uqale nini njani ude kube kanti kwelinqanaba lobomu
okay ngithome ngisese Malahleni FM nangijoin Malahleni FM 2012 ngakhamba eMalahleni FM then from lapho kulabe nginama organization ngenza ku correctional services ngikhambela ku correctional services in the correctional time sikhuluma nabantu abasetshele ukuthi yes wenzile izinto ezirong kodwa na ungawenza umehluko ukuthi uchukulule impilo yakho and from there on we went Malahleni FM bekunama campaign I also did ngawina community builder of the year Old Mshwali and also ngawina community female presenter of the year Mpumalanga so
inyaws nota kudala ubamba
yeah ngibamba yabona so yasuka lapho and then ekhambeni nangiloko ngikhamba ngimuntu lo othi ngithanda ukuthi nangibona umuntu enza into ehle ngifuna ukutshela wonke umuntu ngento engiyibonako ehle ngifuna ukuveza ubuhle obukhona ngifuna ukuveza nangabe wenza ibusiness ngiyayiveza on my social platform ukuthi abantu ba congratulate bazi ukuthi wenza ibusiness enjani utholakala kanjani la ukhona so ikhule from lapho kwavela nomdlalo wesindebele ukomkhulu labe ngiveza khona epage lami abadlali bakomkhulu ngibaveza bonke and then bekune load shedding ngiyakhumbula so kokunye I would just go live because abantu beba complain ukuthi abakhona ukubukela then I would go live on my side ukuthi bakhona ukubona ukuthi umdlalo ukhamba njani sikhulume ngomdlalo ukuthi ukhona ukukhula so yeah ithando lelo labantu lasuka vele lakhula from lapho ukuthi uthidi ngewethu.
Wow. So I mean njengobuthethe usisho into yokubana uye uqaqambise amashishini wabantu uposte on your Facebook page nemidlalo yeqonga kuba ndiyacinga xa uthetha ngekomkhulu ndiyacinga into yobana saye saba nabo apha enqubeni ekhaya jikelele basuka la. So ungathi mhlambe icontent yakho nje if ungadescribe umbukeli obukele ekhaya othi ndiyaqala ukubona andikaze mhlambe nivisite ipage yakho zinto othetha ngazo o engage nazo iaudience yakho pha kumakhasi onxibelelwano.
Sikhuluma ngayo yonke into kaningi sikhuluma ngeze business siveza kakhulu ngeze business siveze kakhulu ama actors siveze ama presenters because nami ngi presenter radio presenter ngi actor mi content producer ngine page Comedy Friday la senza khona imidlalo emincane yeah siveza lapho mhlawumbe into ezikhona ezikhamba kusikhuluma ngazo si-actor ngakho lokho so kuningi lokho sikuveza kwi page so abantu abafuna ukulibona bazobona kune page Comedy Friday ku YouTube likhona ku TikTok likhona na ku Facebook nakhona likhona.
So unxibe iminqwazi emininzi uthi lapha ube ungapha. Wow, a lady of many talents. And yaqonda kaloku sentsho ibasadi in music awards ayondlwani yanetha. Baninzi abantu abangenayo nawe niqinisekile into yokubana abantu ubunominatwe nabo ngabantu abakwizinga eliphezulu oqonda ba hey masijimeni. Ucampaign njani for ivote okanye hey wayo waqhumisa wathini ucampaign njani isivote?
Yo ucampaign kwama vote ngibhalile ngabatshela ngibabiza abahlali ngithi bahlali sesifikileke la kunje isikhathi sikhona banginominateile asenzeni umehluko beba vote abahlali be Facebook abahlali be TikTok abahlali be Twitter abondaba ezitha ngibe nesekelo elikhulu kubondaba ezitha undaba ezitha uSipho Mahlangu eOhisi undaba ezitha uNsizwa Mahlangu useWitbank beba campaign abangisiza ukucampaigna umphakathi wakwandebele baphuma bonke nabo bathi sa campaigner ikokwezi FM nabo bebakhona bathi sa campaigner so yeah ibe ikulu ngaleyo ndlela.
And abantu senditsho since so uphumelele it's like balindelele ukukhulu kuwe so umele amanina nalanga phumelelanga. Ungathi mhlawumbe ukuphumelela kwakho le award lento yokuphumelela kwakho uzoyisebenzisa njani to continue to influence ube ne impact kumakhasi onxibelelwano nasekuhlaleni nje?
Ngicabanga ukuthi ngizoyisebenzisa kuhle and ngithemba ukuthi nama brand amanye amakhulu azakhona ukufika ukuthi sisebenzisane senze umehluko kune foundation engiyenza kwi heart to heart chat la siyenza ama seminars khona sikhuluma nge-infertility men and women infertility seminars. Uyazi ukuthi nanchadileko namkhana ufuna umntwana kubhlunga ngangani ukulinda uthi ufuna imbeletho ingaveli kokhunye uziblame kokhunye ifamily blame so siba nama seminars anjalo la sikhuluma khona ngezinto ezinjalo so ngicabanga ukuthi izokhula sikwazi ukuthinda impilo zabantu sikwazi ukuchugulula impilo zabantu sikwazi ukuthi sikhuthazane sonke ku platform enakhona nakuma seminars la sebesikhamba kiwo so ngithemba ukuthi ama brand azokufika bakhona ukukhulisa the foundation sithinda impilo zabantu kube kuhle.
Andikwazi ungayichaphazeli indaba ye cyberbullying because in as much as you are promoting i-content yakho uphuhlisa nabanye abantu uphaka umakhasi onxibelelwano bakhona abazawuza nezinto ezinegative bathi hayi suka kutheni kungathangani sentsho besoloko bekhona abo bantu. How do you handle ezo zinto ezo because enyanisweni it's not everyone ozakuthanda uyihandlisha njani zonke ezo zinto?
Ebile na utsho njalo uyangikhumbuza ngelanga la kuvalwa khona ama vote kwaba nisuwuru lapha kwa Facebook kwaba nomunye udade wafuna ukungiphazamisa yabo kodwa ngoba ngazi ukuthi ngiyakuphi ngifunani ngathula ngaqala ukuthi kwenzakala lokho kwenzakala the cyberbullying went on and on and on the whole day and I kept my peace because bengazi ukuthi mina yini engifuna and ngijame kuphi mina as a person so ngiyacabanga ukuthi umuntu ku cyberbullying kuya ngokuthi wena u-interact kanjani kwezinye izinto umuntu nakangalwi nawe alwa negama lakho akalwi nawe kunomehluko ukuthi umuntu ukhuluma nawe nokuthi umuntu ukhuluma ngawe so okhuluma ngawe ungenaphi wena ngoba akakhulumi nawe.
so akalwi nawe ulwa ne-purpose yakho. And it's so sad because utlinina and I mean sibhiyozela inyanga yamanina and it's always females who are dragging each other down. Siyaqonda ukubana you will be celebrating this coming weekend, celebrate i-award yakho. Khasixelele bani uzobe eqhubeka ntoni? Are we invited?
Yeah, invited sisabe Mementos lifestyle ngosondo from ngo12 bekubethe u5 sizabe silapho ngoba nifike nangabe nizokhona ukufika uzoda Mabhena will be performing live khona Mementos lifestyle. So nabanye abalingisi bazabe bakhona ama presenters bosazowako bazabe bakhona sizogidinga lapho
kugudla nomaqa lalela
sizogidinga
lalela okugqibela nje ndiyathanda into yokubana ucebise ababukeli bethu abathi jonga ndisaqala mna as a social media influencer ndiyathanda into yokubana mhlambe ndinesakhono endinaso okanye ndine content that I feel like if ngayisa ku social media ngaba khona abantu mhlambe abangakhuthazeka mhlambe ndiyadanisa whatever content umuntu athi no ndifuna ungena ku social media because social media is the future. Umkhuthaza, you know, what are the tricks or hacks umuntu angazenza to make sure that u attract your audience kwaye uya maintain consistent ku social media?
Engakusho nasewuchile kanjalo ukuthi i-social media is very big. So kuya ngokuthi umuntu uyisebenzisa kanjani and ufuna ukuthi ikwenzeleni wena. Na uyenzako into onayo mhlawumbe unekhono lokuvuma, mhlawumbe unekhono lokuactor, vele thoma lapho ku social media. Na uactor ko lapho take ama production bakubone, banande bahlola babone ukuthi ngibani lo sithekile, kubabone ukuthi ikhono onalo lingangani. And ube consistent. And okhunye ukuthi nawe ikulumo yakho ungatholi ukuthi ufuna abantu bakusekele mara uyakhamba nawe uceka abanye abantu esidini ngoba ukhumbule nasiphilako siphila ngokuthi sikhulisane siphila ngokuthi sisekelane. So angeke ufuna ukusekelwa mara wena esidini uceka abanye abantu ngoba sisendaweni eyi-1 platform ngeyethu sonke fanele sihlephulelane ihloko yendethe sonke sithole iphisana leyo. So nawe na uyitholileko yenza ukuthi wenza umehluko ngayo ungafuni ukublame omunye umuntu kodwa nakhuthaza instead. Nangaba yikho into ehle ongayitsho ngomunye umuntu ngcono uthule
uzithule
ungatsho next ndlula indlule noma uyayibona abakhuluma ngomunye umuntu nangaba yikho into ehle wena ongayitsho ndlula
uzivalele nje umlomo wakho kho apho uzawuphitheka khona.
Exactly kodwa nawazi ukuthi wena ufunani as a person uqale into oyifuna your purpose ukhambe ngayo ukuthi kufikise la ufuna ukufika khona.
Kufuneka abantu abanalo moyo nje okugqibela because you watch earlier on into abantu bakakulandela ku Comedy Central on YouTube
Comedy Friday
Comedy Friday yes abantu xa bekufuna nokulandela izinye pages zakho bakulandela phi?
Kuma socials ku Twitter nguTD Kekanamanganye, Facebook TD Kekanamanganye, Instagram TD Kekanamanganye, TikTok Shali TD.
Halala mbokotha high five.
Halala.
Enkosi kakhulu ngokuba usindwendwele kwaye sikunqonele lokuhle kodwa kumsebenzi wakho. Qhubeka nomsebenzi omhle owenzayo. Intshaba zona mazichitha amanzi.
Ngithokoza.
Lalela uyakhula. Right ibukeli wami lonke besincokola naye nguThidi Manganye nothe waphumelela ke kwicandelo lomqulunqi onefuthe elinamandla kwezonxibelelwano kwiBasadi Music Awards. Kokumbukeli masithi qhwi evenkileni qiniseka uqoshi awuqosha lazi ubukele ekhaya jikelele apha ku DTT.